Welcome to Centennial Night Live with Robbie, Mr. Huff, Davian, Callie, Jacob, V and Aiden, Logan, Aiden Johnson. We also have Leslie, Giselle, and Yoslin, and our special guest, Fawa.
Hello, Huskies. Welcome to Centennial Night Live. Now, for this season, I'd like to thank our special guest, Fawa Gataloy.
Hi guys, it's so good to be here with all of you tonight. You guys ready for some chaos? I know I am. Now, being the first female and Polynesian to host this legendary night, it's an honor. You all know about the Cookout, right? That legendary gathering where folks come together to celebrate and connect. Well, we're gonna be taking it and doing an island style, and instead we'll be doing who's invited to the Polynesian barbecue. So who's pulling up, who's bringing the kava, and who's getting side-eyed for touching the Kalua pig a little too early. Now, Maui, he did pull the islands from the sea, and he did bring the breeze and the sun, but he also stole the heart of Te Fiti, and he made Moana run around and do that da-da-da. So Maui's invite is definitely conditional. He's a little on probation for, DTMing and doing too much. So Maui, you're invited to the Cookout conditionally. So for the next person, we have Fale. And he's up for debate because even though he does his big one at school and he is really good at football and he's a great student, sometimes he's just really rude and not nice to me. So I'll leave it up to you guys to see if he's invited to the Cookout or not.
I think we should let him in.
You're invited conditionally, not from me, but from Davian. The next person that I will not be inviting to the Cookout is Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, come on. I like him.
You like him?
Yeah.
I'm more of a fan of The Rock. And The Rock, just so you know, you're invited to the Cookout. The next person up for debate is one of my best friends, Anthony Felix. So, Antho, as much as I love you and as much as you're one of my main ones, unfortunately, you are not invited to the Cookout because sometimes I see how you are peeping out my cousins. So I'm going to have to say no to that.
Which one of your 12, 13, I don't know.
12,
how many
13,
cousins
all
you
of
got?
them. All of them.
Really?
Yep, unfortunately.
Man, where is everybody at?
Sorry, Mr. Sanders. I have to turn in my paper real quick. I have to finish my Harvard application, but you guys have a good day. Okay.
Does that usually happens? People just run in and out of the classroom? Okay, let me see. Chad McBro?
Yo, coach, just beat my new PR. 3 Monsters and 2 Red Bulls before first period.
Okay, two Red Bulls? Cool, all right. Chad is here. Let me see. What about Misty? What is this real? Misty Von Dramatic?
Oh, yeah, here. I also wrote a play. It's called Why My Ex Deserves a Flesh-Eating Virus.
Cool. Man, you're super late. What's your name?
Dylan Lopez.
Dylan, with the hoodie on. Dylan Hoodie Lopez. Take the hoodie off and come in class. Just sit down.
Good morning, Huskies. My name is Aiden Hernandez, and welcome back to Cen10 TV. I'm your host for this segment, and this is my co-host. Looks like she's so sleepy. Who wouldn't be? A/B testing has just started. Well, time to start locking in and start studying, Huskies. And to start off a weekly recap, FLA has just had a state leadership conference with 17 category finalists from our school. Please give a round of applause, Huskies.
Come on,
Oh, look who just woke
Where's our
up.
camera?
Did you have a kidnap me?
What? Wait, did you kidnap me? What is this a joke? What the
No.
Wait, what the hell? Where am I?
We're here to listen about your nice words.
What?
happened?
Words? What words?
Those words.
What is this? Gavin and Caitlin wins this prom royalty at Cen10's prom night? Is this an anchor segment?
Thank you for reminding me. Festival Arts has just concluded, which was hosted by Cen10 which did feature many of our own students and their pieces there. Congratulations to Cen10 Private and Metro Group for losing performance at the Parks Festival, which was both in second and third place.
Is that clapping back there? Is there people back there? Hey!
Yes, I'm excited too.
Are you deaf? Get me out of here! Forget this, I'm leaving. What? Why can't I move? How?
Harvey, I always said you would lose your work.
Why can't I move? What'd you do to me? Why am I stuck here? You, right there, linking behind the camera. Please help me, I don't know what they're doing to me. I call the police, track my location, anything, they're all crazy. Cen10 TV, get me out of here!
Enough of that. Centennial Theater just had the spring musical, Emma. Now on to us, on site with
No, cut out!
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. We really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love.
And we're back, Huskies. Didn't that just look wonderful? I agree. Let's move on to some recent events. Megastore is finally having another pop-up event during both lunches. Unfortunately, I forgot what date it is. Do you know what date it is, V? Do you know when the Megastore is?
Fine, May 14th, is that what you wanted me to say?
Yes, now that's the spirit. What's going on?
What more do you want from me?
Well, interrupting is rude for one.
I worked for hours on a new episode with group-based and don't even care what jokes that aren't funny, and we still managed to get it in late.
Happy. Time is just a concept.
See, this is why I quit yesterday. I had enough of this and I finally got the time to leave. And this is what happens when I'm gone for one day. You want to broadcast me? Fine. And let everyone know that Cen10 TV is a big fat...
Pardon for the interruption, but the rest of the anchors will now be delivered through our new announcement style. Please pay attention to the upcoming events at Centennial High School. RCC is hosting a jazz festival on May 9th. Attention seniors, grad night is on the 29th. Additionally, graduation tickets are on sale right now, with graduation being on June 4th. In addition, senior award night will be on the 19th and the Sunset Luau on the 23rd. That's all for the next 2 weeks, Huskies. Signing off.
Well, Huskies, that's it for Anchors this week. Thanks for watching and see you all next time.
If you were to see Logan, you'd think he's an average teenager who likes to watch shows, listen to music, and play video games. But there's one thing different.
I'm a 40-year-old black man from Corona, California.
So Logan is a 40-year-old black man from Corona, California. So Logan, when did you realize that you were a 40-year-old black man?
Well, to be honest, I've always felt a little different. My buddy Jerome invited me to a cookout, and then that's when I realized I'm a 40-year-old black man trapped in a white man's body.
So what do you do for work?
I work over at IBM. Man, he's lying. He works 9 to shit at In-N-Out. He's just crazy in the head. One day he just walks up to me and goes, "Yeah, I'm Tyrone now," and he walks away.
So basically what I'm saying, like, you know, like, can you please just run up my grade? Like, think about how this could benefit us, you know what I'm saying?
And us, when you say us, you mean you, right? Because you the one who did it. Logan, what's going on, man? What you got on?
Just got on some shoes, man.
Okay. Okay, well, come here really quick, man. Let me ask you something. So, man, what's going on, man? You look a little different. You carrying yourself different. What's going on?
Man, one day I was just walking around. I got invited to my friend's cookout, and it just clicked. I ain't no white guy. I'm a 40-year-old black man.
Okay. 40-year-old black man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me ask, is it cool if I ask you a couple of questions, black man to black man?
All right. Of course, man, hit me with them.
Okay, cool. So if somebody comes to your cookout with raisins and potato salad, what you do?
Man, I'm throwing that stuff over the fence. Get that out of my place.
Okay. So, being black, you had to have seen The Last Dragon.
Of course I've seen The Last Dragon.
Had to. Black. You had to see The Last Dragon. So then who's the master?
Show enough.
Show enough. He's right. It's show enough. One more. You see the cops. What you do?
All right, so you gotta act casual. Don't look their way, or else you might seem suspicious.
Certified.
Man, my family's still kind of adjusting to my transition, but they don't understand that race is just a made-up thing, and I'm currently in the process of transitioning races.
Well, I don't know if this is socially acceptable, but he pays me good.
Welcome to Primetime Huskies. My name is Leslie Lopez. And I'm Callie Reynolds. And today we're here to give you this week's and last week's sports. Starting off strong, last week's Centennial went against Martin Luther King in baseball and won 3-2. Congratulations, Huskies. Unfortunately, the very next day, softball lost 2 Roosevelt, 10-19. What's going on, Huskies? Let's go. Good luck next time, Huskies. But the very same day, baseball won against King again, 8-3. Good job, guys. In other news, swimming had its Big 8 prelims. Congratulations to Emma, Sarah, Delaney, and Alexis for moving on to CIF D2. Unfortunately, boys lacrosse lost to Oaks Christian 1-16. Good luck next year, guys. Come on, Huskies. And a big shout out to boys tennis to Ishan Gupta for making it into the final league finals. And a big shout out to boys tennis, specifically Ishan Gupta for making it to the big league finals. Good job. On Wednesday, Centennial went against ML King and it was a 15-10 victory. Congratulations, Huskies. That's all for this week and last week, Huskies. My name is Leslie Lopez, and thank you for letting me report your sports for a whole year. And I'm Callie Reynolds, and I can't wait to see you guys next year. I'll see you in the next episodes. Bye, Huskies!
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know.
Hey, they heard you guys were talking way too much smack on the athletes. The coaches asked if you guys could do some training.
5 minutes later.
I have a question. Can we play soccer instead? Because I'm Mexican, so I feel like I'd be a little bit better at that.
Callie, I haven't even made you start to run yet.
Sorry. I really don't like sports. You couldn't get us a real court?
They didn't give us a real court because they don't trust your athletic abilities. They need to learn what it's like to be athletes. And I know they look rough right now, but I believe in them. They can do it.
Coach, I just made a goal.
Leslie, we are not playing soccer.
A few moments later.
Keep going, girl. Faster, faster, faster.
You know, basketball seems pretty easy. Yeah, I think baseball's probably easier.
Alright.
Okay, who am I here with?
Breezy, Messiah Riley, Jermaine Powell.
Can you guys tell me a funny joke?
Oh, go ahead, Jimmy.
1 hour later.
What did the janitor say when he walked out the room, you know, the closet?
What?
Surprise!
Tell me when. Am I muting? Sure. Who am I here with?
Mr. Calzada.
Mr. Calzada, do you watch Saturday Night Live?
Every once in a while, yeah.
Okay. Do you have like a favorite like episode?
Oh man. I mean, my favorite character of all time, or like cast member, was probably Eddie Murphy.
There's a special word for that.
Anyways, who am I here with?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, do you watch SNL?
I do.
Do you have a favorite skit?
Yeah, it's probably where they went the yeet, skirt that.
Hi, who am I with?
Aaron.
Aaron, do you watch SNL?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite skit?
My personal favorite is acting coach.
When you're in a scene, you want the audience to see you, but keep it natural, okay? Watch. Oh, you want a coffee? I'll go get it, and then you walk like this.
Are you really don't want to be on Cen10 TV?
Not really.
Do you at least watch the episodes?
I do not. I'll check it out.
Yeah, you better. I'll come back for you.
We made it to the end of the episode. Thank you so much, Cen10 TV, for having me. I had a blast. Without further ado, have a great weekend, Huskies, and thank you all so very much.